EastEnders spoilers. Another horrific murder twist rocks the Queen Vic. The Queen Vic has witnessed countless murders and confessions over the years, with the most recent being that of Keanu Taylor during the Christmas Day 2023 episode of EastEnders. However, it is set to be rocked by another huge murder twist in upcoming scenes as George Knight learns a horrific truth. Recently, George was surprised by the sudden appearance of his parents, Gloria and Eddie Knight, who soon dropped a huge bombshell on him. George was rocked by the shocking revelation that they had lied to him about his adoption and his heritage, but was ultimately relieved that everything was out in the open, or so he thought. As Gloria and Eddie left, it became clear that they were still hiding a big secret, the extent of which is set to be revealed in upcoming episodes. With Eddie set to receive an award for championing diversity in boxing, George nervously prepares for the visit home. However, when he, Elaine Peacock and his girls, Gina and Anna Knight, arrive, he is stunned by Eddie's pride in him, and the way Eddie's friends treat him like a returning hero. George is further shocked when Eddie makes a heartfelt speech about him, and confesses to Elaine that perhaps he had misjudged his father, until a shocking truth brings George's world crashing down. As the party winds down, Eddie's friend Gerald accidentally lets slip to George that the jury is going to love him, leaving the pub landlord totally confused. George presses Gerald for answers, and is horrified to learn that Eddie needs his son to stand as a character witness as Eddie faces trial for a racially motivated murder. As George realizes that he has been manipulated by Eddie, he is left completely devastated. The next day, George tries to focus on Gina as she celebrates her birthday, but disgusted by Eddie and Gloria's arrival, and wastes no time in telling them that he knows about the court case. After ignoring Gloria's pleas to help his father and demanding that they leave, George and the rest of the family head out to dinner for Gina's birthday, where she is angered by his attempts to excuse Eddie's words and deeds during a heart-to-heart about his childhood. Following their conversation, George finds the courage to research his father's court case, and is soon on the phone to Eddie demanding that they talk. When Gloria and Eddie arrive at the Vic, George demands to speak to his father alone. A painful confrontation ensues, and George finally discovers the full truth about his childhood, Eddie's racism and what really happened. Meanwhile, Gloria tries her best to get through to Elaine, begging her to convince George to testify for Eddie. The next day, Elaine and Gloria track George down to the boxing den, where he remains in turmoil. Elaine is left frustrated when George agrees to hear Gloria out against her wishes, but will he agree with what she has to say?
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của OK Spoilers. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn video tiếp theo.